Alright, and hello everyone, it is me, Jay Burns, and in this video, I'm going to show you all the Alpha Loom template for my gift boxes design, or my gift boxes bracelet, and I actually have two templates for two different versions of this design, and well, here they are. So, as you can see, the clear difference between the two of them is that one has a bow, kind of just already made into the design, and then another one has this X in place of the bow, and I'll be explaining what that is in just a moment. But anyway, for how you would go about making this design, you will just pause the video, and I'll have another moment where you can pause the video, and you would just go through the template that I have shown here on the screen. Just go through the entire template, and so you would either do version 1, which is this one here, or version 2, which is the one with the X. And you just go through the template from row 1 to row 6, left to right, and then once you went through 1 through 6, you would just go back through and start over at 1 and go through the template again, over and over until you make the design long enough for whatever you need it to be for. So, yeah. So in the description, I'll have a link to I'll have links to tutorials showing you how you can make this design on an Alpha Loom, Rainbow Loom, and any loom at all that you could have. So basically like 2 pins. So I'll have a link to all 3 of those tutorials in the description, and they'll show you how to make any bracelet design using the method, depending on what loom you choose. And it'll also give you some tips and tricks for going through the templates, and also exactly how you read the templates and stuff. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and explain like the colors you'll need for this design. So for the design, you'll need a minimum of 3 colors. You'll need 1 color for the actual boxes, which are the green squares. You'll need another color for the bow and the ribbon, which are the red squares here. And then in version 2, it's reversed. So the red squares are the box and the green squares are the ribbon. Anyway, then you'll need a 3rd color for the background. And same for version 2. But for version 2, you will also need a 4th color, or you could still just use 3, but you may need an additional color for this X here, which is actually a bow, a 3D bow that you can make for the design. So here's an example I have right here, and I used a 4th color for the bow. It's a little gold bow, and I will show you how you would add this bow to the design if you want to put little bows on your bracelet, or make it a little picture thing like right here. Alright, and then before I explain how you make this here, the best type of bands to use for this design is, well, alpha bands look good for this design, but so do regular bands. So if you only have just ordinary bands, you can use them regularly as well, just place them across the loom. Or if you want to get the Alpha Loom band look with regular bands, you would take the rubber band, so I'm going to show you with this one here. You would take the rubber band and make it into a cap band, and to do that you would take the band, twist it, and then fold it like a book back on top of itself, so now it looks like you got 2 little bands here instead of 1. And what ends up happening is this band is almost the same size as an alpha band. So this would give you pretty much the same look as using just alpha bands, but it will be a little bit more different. It'll be a little bit more thick. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and just hold version 1, the template for version 1, if you want to make that up for a couple seconds. Use the pause button so that you can, well, look at the template longer and follow through with it. Make it on whatever loom. And now I'm going to go ahead and explain how you would make the bow for version 2, where this X is here. So, you will also, or No, okay. Get all this stuff out the way. So here I have a loom, an Alpha Loom. And what you would do is, so you're here in column 4. So you're working on this column here that has the X on it. So what you would do is, before you would place anything else, you would take a rubber band that you would use for your bow and make it into a triple cap band in row 2. So see, the X is here in row 2, so that's where we would put this triple cap band, and that would be right here. So you would make a triple cap band on one of these 2 pins, one of them. I'll just use this left pin here. And to make a triple cap band, you would make a regular cap band first by taking this band, twisting it, putting the other end of the band on that pin as well. Then you would take one of these 2 little layers here, grab it, twist it, and then put that new shape you create onto the loom as well. And that would be a triple cap band right there. Then you would go about placing the rest of the bands normally. So you would get your connector band and place it. And then you get your bands you need for the design and place them. So you would end up with something like this here on your loom. Then when you go to loom the design, you would go ahead and loom everything normally, except for this triple cap band. You would just go through and loom everything else normally, just ignoring that triple cap band there. And then, once you finished, you would grab this triple cap band, and I would recommend using just a regular hook to loom it, but you would grab it and then pull it up and over the pins. And make sure you loom the triple cap band last, no matter how you're looming it. Now, for those of you who are going to be making this design with just 2 pins, you would do pretty much exactly what I just showed you there, but you would just be working on one little single chain, which would be the second column, or the second row. So you would do the same thing, it's just you're in the second row and you're only working on one row there. You wouldn't have all these other chains. So if you need to see that again, you can go ahead and get started making the design. Here's the template, and then you would just have to go back a few minutes in the tutorial where I explain how you add the cap band there. Alright, and so what you would end up with is just a triple cap band here on the design, and you just have a bunch of them for all your presents, all your little gift boxes. And well, you're going to need the additional bands, so you're going to need 2, 1, 2, 3, however many more bands you would like to use. And I would recommend making them ordinary bands. Same for that triple cap band. Forgot to say that before. But I would recommend making these other bands just regular bands, or you could use alpha bands if you would like, but they would be a little bit small. So anyway, once you finish, you would just have all those triple cap bands on your design. What you would do is you would take a regular hook, just an ordinary hook, and stick it going through the triple cap band there. Then take these other bands that you'll be using for the bow, put them on your hook like so, and pull them through the triple cap band a little bit, kind of like halfway. And then you could take your hook off, and you could do some adjusting to the bands here. Let's get them how you would like. And then you would have the bow for your gift boxes design, version 2. So I'll go ahead and hold up that template again, and yeah, just use the pause button if you need to look at that. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say for this video. Oh, wait. You can get a downloadable template for both version 1 here of gift boxes and also version 2 on a website linked down in the description. It'll link you to the page where you can go and get them and download them. And also, that website has a lot of other cool templates for the Alpha Loom designs. And you can also, I'll have a link to this channel's Instagram where I post the templates for these designs much earlier than I make the videos for them. And I'll also have a link to a playlist where you can find more of these videos where I show you all the templates for other designs. And yes, so that's pretty much all I have to say for this video, other than thanks for watching, and bye!